Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, like I said, there were 10 in part 1. I believe this one has 12 because a couple of them are shorter. And so this is going to be kind of a quick one. So please make sure you hit that like button and to subscribe because I feel like you guys should, because I make some pretty good videos. So let's get right into the video. The biggest celebrity scandals that I could find for part 2. We're just gonna get right into it. Number 1, in 1992, CeraAddair O'Connor, I don't know if I'm saying her first name right, tore up a picture of Pope John Paul II while performing Bob Marley's War on Saturday Night Live. She did this to comment on child abuse within the Roman Catholic Church. Number 2, this is in 1988. Like I stated in the first part, I didn't want to really do videos with sexual abuse or domestic abuse or like theories like that. But this one I had to put in because when I read it, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So in 1988, Brenda Harvey Ritchie was arrested after allegedly catching her then husband, Lionel Richie, cheating on her with Diane Alexander and drop kicking both of them. When police were called, they showed up. It is said that they showed up to walk in on Brenda assaulting Diane, like drop kicking Diane. Why is it you find out your husband's cheating on you? Why is your first thought to be like, I'm gonna drop kick his ass? There are easier ways to get your revenge on your husband, and that's not one of them. So yeah. Number 3, this one is from years 1974 to 1976, and it is Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton's relationship. This couple, let me tell you. So, they got married and then got divorced in 1974. Then they remarried again in 1975 and then once again divorced in 1976. And as far as I can tell, they never got back together. Let's hope they didn't. Because please tell me why, if you look at her list of husbands, he's going to be there like 4 or 5 times because she's married him about 3 times so far. And number 4 is in 1980. Paul McCartney was arrested in Japan for traveling with 7.7 ounces of marijuana. So he was later released and deported, but please tell me why it's such a big deal to be like arrested for marijuana. Like it's not a hard drug, it's not cocaine, it's not meth, it's not any of those. So why is it that when you look at it, it is listed as one of those drugs, like a high dangerous drug? And just think about it. The Beatle, Paul McCartney has done it. So that means it's cool, guys. Number 5 is in 1989, Milli Vanilli were caught lip-syncing in a live MTV performance, and it was later revealed they weren't the voices behind their biggest hits. I've seen the clip of the MTV lip-syncing thing. Basically, they got caught when they were lip-syncing or performing, and they were singing the song, and it started skipping. The track started skipping. I find that ironic. I find that funny. You are one of the biggest artist duos in the world, and you get caught lip syncing, and you're not even the voices behind your own songs. Number 6, in 2001, the woman who would later become Joyce Byers, Winona Ryder, was arrested for shoplifting at a Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills. And let me tell you, Editing Sarah is going to tell you all of her charges. Editing Sarah is actually not going to tell you all of Winona's charges. Literally, all you have to do is, I literally just Googled it. You can just Google them, and they're there. So if you want to know Winona Ryder's charges about her arrest, go Google it yourself, because there's a list of them. But let me tell you, I read a few of her charges. Dear God, I guess she's an A-list actor or actress, but there was just an array of charges against Winona, and I thought that was so weird. But yeah, all is forgiven though, because now she's this mom on Stranger Things who's big. Not that she wasn't big back in the day, but now she's even bigger. Number 7, in 2019, Lori Loughlin, who was best known as Aunt Becky on Full House, and Felicity Huffman were both indicted in a college admissions bribery scandal. Both admitted to paying thousands of dollars for the children to get into high-end colleges, and Felicity Huffman actually pleaded guilty and served 11 days of a 2-week sentence in prison. In 2020, Lori Loughlin was sentenced to 2 months in prison, and I don't believe she served that entire thing. But please tell me why they get off easy. Like, why did the celebrity people get off easy? Where, like, if it was me or like my parents did it, immediately my parents would get life in prison. That's some bullshit. Bullshit. I'm calling Hollywood out on it. So at number 8, in 2018, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth announced they have divorced after an intimate wedding in December of 2018. So this couple, let me tell you, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth had been together on and off for 10 years before they decided to get married in 2018. What's even better is literally right after they announced that they were divorced, pictures were surfaced of Miley with Brody Jenner's ex on a yacht, like, making out. Miley did say that she did not cheat. There was no cheating involved. And we actually don't know what happened between Miley and Liam. So, but I remember being like a kid and thinking I wanted that kind of love. At number 9, in 2018 as well, Roseanne Barr, best known as Roseanne from the show Roseanne, which was on in the 80s and 90s, or 90s, I don't know. Roseanne Barr went online on Twitter and set off a stream of racist tweets, and she directed most of these racist tweets at former President Barack Obama's aide, Valerie Jarrett. I am not going to say what she called Valerie Jarrett on Twitter because it is terrible and you should never say that to a person. But Roseanne did apologize and announced that she would be deleting her Twitter account, but the damage had been done. In that same year, or 2017 or 2018, Roseanne had been rebooted onto ABC, and basically ABC canceled Roseanne because of this, and then later rebooted Roseanne, but called it The Conners, and it's still an ongoing series. They just killed Roseanne off. So, just thought I'd know if you ever want to watch The Conners, that's what happened. Number 11, in 1997, the Notorious B.I.G. was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting. This was literal months after Tupac, who was his rival, suffered the same fucking fate, bro. It's ironic how you can hate someone so much and end up dying the same way they did. And Notorious B.I.G.'s case and Tupac's both have never been solved. Like, they are both unsolved cases that I would love to cover on here. Maybe I will one day. Who knows? And at number 12, the final one, is in 2007, Ray J and then his then girlfriend, Kim Kardashian, who was not an A-list star yet, had their sex tape leaked, and it boosted Kim Kardashian's career. Now look at her. She's dated Pete Davidson, has 4 kids with Kanye West, and has had like 3 TV shows with her family. That's all it took for Kim Kardashian was a sex tape. But yeah, that is it for part 2 of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoy these kinds of videos, please comment down below and tell me that you would like to see more celebrity scandals, because there are quite a lot. There were a lot that I skipped over just because there was so much that went into them, or because I felt it invaded somebody's privacy. One that I, in particular, for both videos, I did not put in the Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee sex tape, because I do not feel comfortable talking about that, because Pamela Anderson is very uncomfortable with it, so I don't want to give it any more promotion. So yeah, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video.